Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English shadowing practice class. And today you are going to learn full phrases natives use in daily life. And all you need to do in this lesson is just repeat. Sit back, grab a cup of coffee or your drink, and just repeat and copy my pronunciation. So make sure you participate, open your mouth, and repeat after me. So let's start our first category. How about some phrases you can use when you lose something? I don't know about you, but this is a pretty regular routine for me. I lose things almost every day. My sunglasses, my keys, my phone, things like that. So, here's something that I said when I thought I lost my passport. Thankfully, I found it. But I said, as I'm looking everywhere, I swear I put my passport in this drawer. I swear I put my passport in this drawer. Let me say it one more time. I'm saying it at a natural pace, and then I'll slow down the pronunciation so you can repeat after me. I swear I put my passport in this drawer. Now I'll say it slowly, and you can listen to those pronunciation changes so you feel more comfortable when you repeat quickly. I swear I put my passport in this drawer. So notice here, we have a clause, which is a complete sentence. I put my passport in this drawer. So you put an object, such as a passport, in a drawer. A drawer is you have what? What does drawer mean? What is a drawer? Okay, so you have it's a piece of furniture, and then you can open up, and then an area comes out, and you can put items. So you can put items such as jewelry, makeup, your brush, any sort of toiletries. You can put clothing, blankets. You can put whatever you want, any items. In a kitchen, that's where you normally keep your cutlery, your knives, your forks. You slide open, and then you take out a fork, and then you push it closed. So that's a drawer, okay? And you can put objects in a drawer. So let's say your friend is helping you clean up the kitchen, and she says, "Oh, where does this go?" And she's holding up a spatula or a spoon. "Where does this go?" And you say, "Oh, just put it in that drawer." Just put the spatula in the drawer. Just put it in the drawer. Just put it in the drawer. Okay, so you put an object in the drawer. And in this case, it would be my passport. Now, I swear you're adding this as an introduction. We use this to emphasize the truth of this. So it's like saying, I know, I'm confident, I'm sure, I swear I put my passport in this drawer, but it's not there. Okay, so now I'll say it fast and you can repeat after me. I swear I put my passport in this drawer, but it's not there because it's lost. How about this one? I can't find my wallet anywhere. I'll say it again. Have you ever said this? I can't find what would you normally put here? For me, it would be sunglasses. I lose my sunglasses every day, I would say. So for me, it's definitely sunglasses. What about you? I'll say it again. I can't find my wallet anywhere. I can't find my sunglasses anywhere. I can't find my keys anywhere. I can't find my wallet anywhere. So here, wallet, it'll have a flap T sound. So we just don't push out that sound. Wallet anywhere. Wallet anywhere. Wallet anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Now, have you looked? The drawer. I would change the preposition because look at just means this. My eyes are directed toward an object. That would be look at. Right now, hopefully, you're looking at the screen and you're reading the example sentence. But a drawer, the objects are inside. Inside. So, have you looked in the drawer? Which means I need to open it, look, and then after I can close it again. So, have you looked in the drawer? Have you looked in the drawer? Okay. Your key, that's an easy one to lose for sure. Exactly. I can't find my keys anywhere. You can put key as singular because you can just have one key. I can't find my car key, for example. So normally you would just have one key. I can't find my key anywhere. I can't find my car key anywhere. But normally, not normally, but frequently we put keys in the plural because often people have multiple keys on a ring, a key ring. Okay, I can't find my wallet anywhere. I'm sure you'll say that one as part of your regular routine. How about this? Again, like I said, for me, it's sunglasses. Always sunglasses. My sunglasses have got to be here somewhere. Notice that pronunciation. I'll say it fast again. Repeat after me. My sunglasses have got to be here somewhere. My sunglasses have got to be here somewhere. Now, listen to that pronunciation. My sunglasses. This is a plural subject. It's they. They have gotta be here. My sunglasses have gotta. My sunglasses have gotta be here. My sunglasses have gotta be here. Now, somewhere means any place in the house, the room I'm in. If I'm at work, it would be the office. So, whatever location I am, it means at any place. My sunglasses have got to be here somewhere. I'll say it one more time. My sunglasses have got to be here somewhere. All right. So, for you, maybe it's something else. My wallet, you have to change that to singular. My wallet has got to be here. My wallet has got to be here. My wallet has got to be here somewhere. And yeah, sunglasses is always in the plural. So same with glasses. So glasses, people need them to see, maybe just reading glasses or maybe all the time. So I don't wear glasses, which is why I'm using sunglasses as an example. But you would say, have you seen my glasses? Do you wear glasses? So that would be a question you would ask. Do you wear glasses? So we use the verb to wear if glasses are required. So I could ask someone, oh, do you wear glasses? Do you wear glasses? Do you wear glasses? Or maybe you see your friend wearing glasses, not sunglasses, just regular glasses. And you say, I didn't know you wear glasses. I didn't know you wear glasses. So that's a common phrase you can use. I didn't know. Oh, I don't know where. Here it is. I didn't know you wear glasses. So, yes, sunglasses, reading glasses, regular glasses. It's the plural. I wear glasses. Wear is the verb. Oh, that's something you don't want to lose. Your credit card. My credit card has got to be here somewhere. Exactly. My laptop, make sure your verb matches. My laptop has got to be here. Has got to be here. My laptop has got to be here. Okay, let's keep going. How about this one? Have you seen? Have you seen? So you have to say this to someone else. your spouse, your roommate, a family member, or maybe even someone working at the restaurant that you were just in. Have you seen my wallet? Have you seen my AirPods? So, AirPods are, of course, um, Apple's version of headphones. Have you seen my AirPods? I lose those not as frequently as I lose my sunglasses, but I have misplaced my AirPods many times. Okay. Have you seen my AirPods? So, have you seen this is in the present perfect, right? Because it's a completed past action, but there's a result in the present. If the result is, if the answer is yes, then the person can tell me where they are. Yeah, they're in the kitchen. Or yeah, you left them in the drawer. Have you seen my AirPods? Have you seen? Have you seen my wristwatch? Exactly. Have you seen? Have you seen? Have you seen the remote? Oh, that's an excellent thing that that people lose. The remote. Awesome job. Okay. That is a great one. Have you seen my husband today? That could be a good one as well. And then, yes, I haven't seen, and maybe you could add, oh, sorry, I haven't seen your AirPods, or I haven't seen them, because you can just replace it with the plural. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. And yes, it's a plural because there are two. Have you seen the nail clipper? Yeah, things like that, they're easy to misplace. Misplace. You can use that misplace as a verb to mean that you know the nail clippers are somewhere in the house, but they're not in the correct place. They're not in the place you expect them to be. So you can use misplace. Have you seen the nail clippers? I misplaced the nail clippers. Okay. Have you seen my dog? Oh, that's a sad one. Hopefully, nobody loses a pet. Here I am. Exactly. Have you seen my keys? Exactly. Have you seen my keys? Excellent job, everyone. Let's keep going. Oh, so you're looking around. You've checked every drawer in your house. You've looked under the pillows, under the cushions, under the couch. And then you say, seriously, this is driving me crazy. But I would add some frustration in that. Seriously, this is driving me crazy. Oh, this is driving me crazy because you're frustrated. You're annoyed because you've been looking and looking and looking and you cannot find the item. Seriously, this is driving me crazy. So, what does that mean? Who knows? This is driving me crazy. This means this is making me frustrated or angry. I'm angry or frustrated because of this situation. So you can use this phrase if you're trying to solve a computer problem, you're trying to upload a document and it just keeps failing, the upload keeps failing, or you're trying to figure out how to use a certain verb tense and for some reason it doesn't make sense to you. And then you can say, seriously, this is driving me crazy. So this can represent the fact I can't upload the document, the fact that I keep getting this incorrect on a practice test. Seriously, this is driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. Okay, so that's a great one. And if you're enjoying this lesson, if you enjoy learning these natural phrases, phrases that natives use every day, well, then say yes, 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 but yes, yes, yes in the comments and make sure you like this lesson. Subscribe so you're notified every time I go live. And I have this free speaking guide. If you have not downloaded it, make sure you do, because in this guide, I share my best tips and advice. I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. This is advice that every single student needs to follow, whether you're a beginner or an advanced. This is the advice I give to everyone. So instead of sharing it again and again to each person, I put my best advice in this guide. You can download it absolutely free. The link is right there for you. Okay, and it sounds like students are enjoying the lesson. I'm so happy. Woohoo. Yeah, just go to the link. The link is right there. It's pretty easy. All right. You're very welcome. Woohoo. Oh, thank you so much, Ariel. I really appreciate that. I remember you gave a donation last time as well. So thank you so much. That means a lot and is certainly helpful because it costs a lot of money to create these lessons for you and give them for free. So your contribution really makes a difference and it makes it possible for me to keep creating these lessons. So thank you so much. All right, let's keep going. How about some phrases you can use when asking for advice? How about this one? What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'll say it fast. What would you do if you were in my shoes? What would you do? What would you do? So notice you can hear that j sound. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do if you were in my shoes? If you were in my shoes. If you were in my shoes. What would you do if you were in my shoes? What would you do if you were in my shoes? So make sure you repeat after me. What would you do if you were in my shoes? So the idiom here is to be in one's shoes. Shoes. This is an idiom. You take this group of words and it has a meaning. The meaning is, what would you do if you were in my situation? Exactly. And then whatever that situation is. So the situation could be you were offered a promotion, but if you accept the promotion, you have to move to a different city where you don't know anyone, but the promotion is awesome. And then you ask your friend, what would you do if you were in my shoes? And then they imagine themselves in that situation, and then they give you advice from that perspective. If you were in my shoes, if you were in my shoes. So to reply, they could say, if I were in your shoes, if I were, because it's a subjunctive mood. So you use were for all subjects. If I were in your shoes, I'd accept the promotion. It's only a 2-hour drive. You can visit your family every single weekend. Or if I were in your shoes, I would decline the promotion. Because you can find a promotion in the city you're in. Family is more important. So whatever advice you would give, if I were in your shoes, if I were in your shoes. How about this? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Do you think? Do you think? Notice how fast that sounds. Do you think? Do you think? Do you think? Do you think? Do you think I'm being? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? So here, being, this is in the present continuous because it's taking place now. And unreasonable means maybe I asked my friend to help me move, and it took all weekend, and then she wanted me to give her some money or something, and I said no, or something like that. So unreasonable means that your actions don't match the situation. So maybe you're being too harsh, too strict with someone. You can use this a lot if you have kids. Maybe you set a limit or a rule or even a punishment, and it's more severe than it should be. Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Yeah, that's a good replacement. Do you think I'm being too much? Do you think I'm being too much? You could say that. Maybe, do you think I'm asking too much, in the sense of, if I asked my friend to spend the whole weekend helping me move and she sacrificed her entire weekend, I had to ask her. So do you think I'm asking too much? Do you think I'm asking too much? Yeah, it could be like irrational. It could be that irrational for sure. That's part of it. Oh, thank you. No, you're not being unreasonable. It could be stubborn as well. It could be stubborn for sure. Okay. Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Unreasonable. How about this one? Have you ever? Have you ever? So you know the next verb needs to be in the third form. Have you ever been? Have you ever been? Have you ever been in a situation like this? Have you ever been in a situation like this? Have you ever been in a situation like this? Been in a, been in a, been in a. Have you ever been in a? Have you ever been in a situation like this? So, this is a very similar question to if you're asking someone, if you were in my shoes, but you're asking it just more directly. Have you ever been in a situation like this? So, the situation could be, again, you were offered a promotion, but then you have to move or sacrifice something important to you. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Okay. Or just very directly, maybe this one is a little more familiar in the sense of asking for advice. What do you think? What do you think? What do you? What do you? So notice this, what do you commonly is pronounced in English as what do you? What do you think? What do you think I should do? What do you think I? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? So this is how you're asking for advice. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? And then the person will tell you, and they can commonly start with I think, but they don't have to. They could say, if I were in your shoes, I would. If I were in your shoes, I would. So there are many different ways that you can respond to this. But the question, what do you think? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? I think you should turn down the offer. I think you should turn down the offer. Exactly. And then you could provide your reason why. Oh, right. When was the last time you got an Amazon order? Today? Yesterday? Is it a daily thing for you? Let's look at some phrases. How about this one? FYI. FYI. What does that mean? FYI, put it in the comments. What's that mean? FYI, I'm expecting a package today. So of course you can simply say, I'm expecting a package today. I'm expecting a package today. I'm expecting a package today. So notice when I do the when I open my mouth, I go to the vowel sound. I'm expecting. And I did just continue on. I'm accepting. I'm accepting. And this is in the present continuous because it's taking place now. I'm expecting expecting I'm expecting a package today. Package, age. So the end here of this is age, package, package. So the sounds are divided. Package, package, package. I'm expecting a package today. I'm expecting a package today. And yes, FYI means For your information. For your information. Exactly. Now, native speakers use this in everyday speech. So this would be something I could say to my husband, to my roommate, to a family member, to anyone I think it's important. So we commonly say, FYI, I'm expecting a package today. We use the FYI to let the person know. So if I say this to my husband, if I add FYI, my husband knows there's nothing for him to do. There's no task. There's no requirement. I'm simply sharing information. So it's important to include that. And that's why native speakers do include it. So when we provide information to someone, they understand there's no action necessary on their part. And no, it doesn't sound formal at all. It sounds completely everyday. Okay. Let's keep going. How about this? So I say this to my husband in the morning, FYI, I'm expecting a package today. And then I leave the house all day. I come back at the end of the day and then I say to my husband, did any packages come today? Did any packages come today? Did any? Did any? Notice how fast that sounds. Did any? Did any? Did any? Sounds like one word, right? Did any? Did any? Did any? Did any? Did any packages? Did any packages? Did any packages? Did any packages come today? And then my intonation is rising a little bit at the end. Today, just a little bit at the end because it's a yes, no question. And with yes, no questions, we generally put a rising intonation, but it's not a requirement, but it is just a common thing. I don't think about it. I don't think, oh, wait, this is a yes, no question. I should make sure my intonation rises at the end. It just happens naturally. Did any packages come today? And then how about this one? So I can say this to my husband or whoever. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit. This is a very common phrase. Definitely add it to your vocabulary. You can use this in a workplace situation. You can use this in a text message. You can use this in social situations with your friends in any context. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back. You might know that from the Terminator movie. I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit. So I'll be back. That's the future simple. I'll be back in a bit. 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 This means in a short period of time. I'll be back in a bit. But there's no clear idea how long it is because my interpretation of a short period of time could be different from someone else's. So I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, you can say I'll be back in no time. I like that. So in no time, again, that sounds like a short period of time. Who knows how long it is? I'll be back in no time. I'll be right back. That's also very common. I'll be right back. So that sounds like a short period of time. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be right back. I'll be back in no time. I'll be back before you know it. That's a good one as well. I'll be back before you know it. I'll be back in a bit. And then I'm letting the person know what I'm doing. I have to return a package. I have to. I have to. Have to. Have to. I have to return. So to becomes unstressed because it's the preposition here. I have to return. I have to return. I have to return a package. I have to return a package. So I'm just going to return the package and come back. So that's the short period of time. And I could add FYI at the beginning or the very end of this. Yeah, you can say, I'll be back shortly. I'll be back shortly. I'll be back as soon as possible. Exactly, exactly. Awesome job, everyone. All of these are very common alternatives that you can use. Well done. Okay. Or you can say to whoever is closest to you, I'm ordering a few things. I'm ordering a few things. I'm ordering a few things. Do you want to add anything? Do you want to add anything? I'm ordering because you order something online. Yes, you're also buying it, but we commonly use the verb order in terms of making an online purchase. I'm ordering. I'm ordering. I'm ordering. So it's in the present continuous, is taking place now. A few things, small number of things, don't know how many, could be 3, could be 5. I'm ordering a few things, a few, a few. This article is important because there's a big difference between a few and few. And often students will leave out the article and just say few. 90% of the time, the correct choice is a few, a few. That's the most common one in English. So if you're not sure which one, make sure you say a few, a few. You'll be correct 90% of the time. I'm ordering a few things. I'm ordering a few things. Do you want to add anything? No, incorporate is not the right verb choice. If you incorporate something, it means you add it, but in a way where the original thing is no longer separate from the thing it's been added to. It's not the right word choice. And yes, incorporate can mean add, but only in a specific context. For example, I'll incorporate your changes after lunch. So you suggest some changes to a presentation. I add those changes, but in a way that now the original document and the changes are the same thing. There's no difference between them. So that can be incorporate, but it's not, you can't just replace add with incorporate. There's a time and a place to use it. I'm ordering a few things. Do you want to add anything? Do you want to add anything? If I were to use a different word, I might change it to, do you need to order anything? Do you need to order anything? Maybe I would change add to order because that's the verb. Okay. Let's keep going. No, you can't say put anything. It's add. So I see this a lot where students, I teach a phrase and then students try to change the words. I don't know why, because this is the correct phrase. So if you make a change to a verb and you change it to incorporate or put, well, then it could just be wrong. So my recommendation is just to use the phrases I'm teaching you. Do you want to add anything? Do you want to add anything? Do you want to add anything? Okay, how about this one? I just got a message that the package is delayed. I just got a message that the package is delayed. I just got a message that the package is delayed. So I just got a message. Got a message. Of course, got, you could say received. Received sounds more formal. Got sounds more everyday. I just got. I just got. Just with the past simple means moments before, a short time ago. I just got a message. I just got a message that the package is delayed, that the package is delayed, that the package is delayed. So this is the content of the message. I just got a message that the package is delayed. So notice the verb here, to be delayed, to be delayed. Delayed is always in the ed form. Notice that pronunciation, delayed, delayed, laid, 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 delayed, delayed, to be delayed. And is because package is singular, that the package is delayed, that the package is delayed, that the package is delayed. Not I've just got. It's the past simple. I just got. I just got. We generally don't use the present perfect, which would be I have just got, with a specific past time reference. So I think in this case, I would stick to the past simple. I just got a message. You can use the present perfect, but in this case, I would use the past simple. So to be delayed, of course, it means it's not going to arrive on time. It's going to be late. So the package is delayed. The package is delayed. And how about giving compliments? So that's a nice thing. When was the last time you gave someone a compliment? And who did you give a compliment to? Maybe your significant other, your friend, your sibling, your parents, your coworker, your boss, your client, your teacher. Who did you give a compliment to? Okay, so here's a compliment that you can use, probably more so for women, giving this compliment to women, but I'm sure you can use this with men as well. That color looks amazing on you. That color looks amazing on you. So it could be for anything. So it could be someone changed their hair color. It could be lipstick. It could be a shirt. It could be maybe I have a flower on my shirt. It could be anything. So that color, that color. And you can be specific and say, wow, that your shirt color or your hair color, your lipstick color, whatever it might be. That color, that color, that color looks amazing. Looks amazing. So that color, and that's why we have S here. It looks. That color looks amazing on you. On you. So notice the preposition on. That color looks amazing on you. Now, it could be that color looks amazing on your walls if you're talking about paint, which could absolutely be the case. So on you, on you. And yeah, that's great. That color suits you. That color suits you. So if you see your friend is wearing a blue shirt, you could say to that friend, wow, that color suits you. Or you could say that blue shirt suits you. Suits you. So notice the pronunciation here. Oot, oot, suits, 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 suits you. And it's another way of saying that color matches you very well. That color complements you. Your earrings match your blouse. Exactly. That could be a nice compliment to say. That color brings out your eyes. I like that. Really nicely done. So that color brings out means it highlights. So that color brings out your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. That color brings out. So brings with that S, brings out, brings out, brings out. That color brings out your eyes. That's a great one. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Your glasses. Now, because the subject is they, you just need one change here. So, what's the change that needs to be made here? Okay, another one. Oh my God, these are the best cookies I've ever had. Of course, you don't need to add, oh my God, if that doesn't really suit your style, that's fine. You can just say, wow. You can use a different exclaimer. Oh my God, wow. These are the best cookies I've ever had. These are the best. These are the best. These are the best. These are the best. The best. So, of course, we have the superlative, the best, the superlative, the best something. Now, cookies matches these. These are cookies. These are cookies, right? So you need the plural. These are the best cookies I've ever had. I've ever had. Now, had is a general verb. The specific verb is eaten, eaten, eaten. You could say that as well. Oh my God, these are the best cookies I've ever eaten if you want, but had is just the general verb. And you can change it. Yeah, you could say the most delicious cookies. The most delicious. You don't have to say best. You could say these are the softest, the chewiest, because those are positive adjectives for cookies. You want your cookie to be soft and chewy. These are the softest cookies, the chewiest cookies, the most delicious cookies, the best cookies. So you can absolutely use different adjectives. Just remember the superlative. Yeah. And if you want to just make it sound like one cookie, your friend gave you one cookie. Wow, this is the best cookie I've ever had. This is, just don't forget your is. This is. This is the best English live stream I've ever attended. Exactly. I've ever attended. So, yeah, change your verb. This is the present perfect I've ever attended. In this case, we're using the present perfect to talk about an incomplete time reference. So, it means from the past until now, but the time reference is open. It's still ongoing. Yeah, change it to this is. This is the best banana cake I've ever made. Exactly, exactly. This is the best apple pie I've ever made. Exactly. You're the best teacher I've ever had. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This class is the best I've ever had. Exactly. You can say that. Awesome. Okay, how about this one? So, again, you can change the superlative. You always have the best recommendations. So maybe you asked your friend where you can go for a romantic dinner or where you can take your kid for his 8th birthday party, whatever it is. Or where you can buy a nice dress for a wedding. So you just ask your friend something and then you go to the place they recommended. That's the verb to recommend. But here, recommendation is the noun form. You always have the best. And then my noun is in the plural because we're talking about it in a general sense. You always have the best recommendations. Recommendations. It's like saying every time you recommend a store or every time you recommend a restaurant, it's great. You always have the best recommendations. Oh, right. Yeah, you can absolutely use suggestions. So that's the noun form as well. Awesome job also getting the noun form. You always give the best suggestions. You can use the verb give as well. You always have the best advice. I love it. I love it. Yeah, this is the best class I've ever been to because you can use to be to a class. Exactly. I've ever been to. This is the best class I've ever been to. Absolutely. Great job. Your opinion is very important to me. That's a very nice thing to say. Absolutely. Very nice. Oh, you always have the best ideas for the picnic. Very specific. I love it. Absolutely. You always have the best ideas, the best ideas. And instead of the best, you could say you always have the most creative ideas, the most unique ideas, the most interesting ideas. You could use a different adjective as well. Hello, all the way to Switzerland. Oh, I like this one. You make that look so easy. This is a very nice compliment to give someone, in my opinion. So let's say your mother, let's use a mom. Your mom just put all the food on the table for the family to enjoy. And you say, Mom, you make cooking look so easy. Your mom will love that compliment. So keep that in mind. Or you could use this for a coworker. You make updating that spreadsheet look so easy. And instead of so easy, you could say look effortless, look simple. I'm sure there are other things as well you could say. You make that so that can be something specific, like a noun. You make family dinners look so easy. Yeah, I like this one. You make dancing look so easy. That would be a very nice thing to say to someone for sure. You make dancing look so easy. Yeah, it's like saying, you know what you're doing. It's like telling your mom she's an expert at making dinner. And that will make your mom really happy. It will make her feel like you appreciate the effort that she's putting in. You know what you're doing. You're an expert. You make cooking look so easy. Yeah, exactly. You can be very specific. You make cooking chicken look so easy, but you make doing something, your verb conjugation would be just the base verb. You make cooking look so easy. This is a great one. You make painting look so easy. So if your friend is a talented artist and she's like, "Oh, this is my new painting. What do you think?" And you say, "Wow, you make painting look so easy." You make our lesson so easy. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad you think that way. How about this one? I always feel better after talking to you. This is a nice thing to say. I always feel better after talking to you. I always feel better. I always feel better. So notice this is in the present simple, adverb of frequency, always. I always feel better after, and then your verb in ing because after is a preposition. I always feel better after talking to you. 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 So that's a nice one. I always feel better after listening to you. Oh, I appreciate that. Exactly. Ooh, this is a nice one as well. After someone gives you advice, instead of just saying thanks, I appreciate your advice. Thanks, I appreciate your advice. Thanks for your time. Say, you always know the perfect thing to say. You always know the perfect thing to say. You always know. So again, adding always to emphasize it. Make it sound like it's every single time. You always know. You always know. You always. So you can use a W glide. You always. Always. You always. You always know the perfect. Again, it's superlative. The perfect. You always know the perfect thing to say. You always know the perfect thing to say. So it's a great thing to say instead of thanks for the advice. It sounds way more impactful. And that's it. Those are all the phrases I wanted to share with you. So, if you want to say, Jennifer, you always know the perfect thing to say, you have the best advice. Well, this is where you can find it because I share my best advice in this free speaking guide. I teach you how to speak English fluently, confidently in 6 easy steps. I share my best advice. So the link is right there on the screen, or simply go to my website, jforcedenglish.com, enter your name and email, and this will be emailed to you. And If you enjoyed this lesson, put yes, 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 put yes, yes, yes in the comments. Make sure you like this lesson as well. It truly supports my channel. And subscribe so you're notified every time I go live and every time I post a new lesson. Oh, that's okay. Well, you can watch the replay. This is ending, but then you can go on to my channel and there's a section for all the lives. And then you can watch this whenever it's convenient for you. And for all my students who are here now, you can watch this replay again. So you can watch one section, write down all the keywords, practice them, repeat after me, practice having a conversation with them, practice with a speaking partner, use all these expressions. So right now, all you did was step one. Step one, you learn the expression. Step two, you need to practice the expression. And step three, practice some more. So definitely make sure you use this lesson again. It's permanently available on my channel and you can practice, practice, practice. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.